Hey beauties and bells, it's your girl Queen Damo, and I'm back with another video. And today's video, in honor of Miss Rihanna Fenty, in honor of her birthday, I know it was yesterday, but in honor of her birthday, I am going to do a look with all Fenty products. So before we get into the video, go ahead and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've already filled in my brows. I've already primed my skin. So for my brows, I use the Fenty Brow MVP in black brown. And the one thing I will say about this pencil, it is a little stiff, but I like my pencils stiff. I don't like them super soft because they break easily. So this is a good pencil. And then so it comes with the pencil on this end and then like a little brush on this end, and I really like this pencil. Alright guys, so yes, I know Rihanna's birthday was yesterday but I still had to get a few things, and I tried filming yesterday and it was just to no avail. It was a failed video, so I'm just gonna upload today. But to start, you guys know I like to start with my eyes first. Like I said, my brows are done already. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Invisipink eyeshadow primer. And this is my first time using the eyeshadow primer. I feel like it's going to stick. Like, it's like really light though. I don't know how I feel about this applicator. It's like, so to start, I am going to go into the Fenty Snap Shadows and use the deep neutrals. So I'm going to start off with, let me unsnap these so I can tell you guys the colors. I'm going to start with Shots Fired. I know we used that first. Actually, know what? No, I'm going to go in with Fire Freak, which is this orange color here. So I'm going to go in with that for my crease. And first thing I noticed using the Fenty primer, it does give you a lot of color payoff. And it's really it's kind of like almost like sticky. I don't want to say sticky because it's not really like, it's like tacky, so the color sticks. But yeah, oh, and then if you're wondering what's on my lips, I use the Fenty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm, you know, just to stay moisturized. But next I'm gonna go into Shots Fired and put that in my outer V, just to deepen it up. Also gonna put it in my inner corner. And then so we don't lose our crease color, I'm gonna go back into Fire Freak and just go over the top of Shots Fired. Okay. And to really deepen it up, I'm going to take a tighter brush and I'm going to go into No Fudge Given. Because, you know, this is a kid-friendly video. I mean, that's actually the color, but just in the outer V. We're going to deepen it on on the outside. I'm gonna go back in with our eyeshadow primer, but this time I'm gonna go in with my finger instead of the applicator, so it doesn't get on, so the eyeshadow that's already on here doesn't get on the brush. And we're just gonna pat it in the center. That's smart, Dominique. Just do a little bit more on this eye. And then I'm going to take Heaven Scent, which is like this peach glitter, and I'm gonna pop it in the center of my eyelid. It's more of like it's like a copper color. It's like a peachy copper color. And there we have it for eyes, using the number 3 Snap Shadow palette in Deep Neutrals. So I'm just gonna do my liner and lashes off camera, but for liner I am gonna use the Fly Liner liquid liner, and then for the mascara I am gonna use the Fenty, the Full Frontal mascara. But let me do that off camera. And then because Fenty, she doesn't have lashes, but I feel in my soul lashes are coming. But because she doesn't have lashes, I am going to use my Lily lashes in the style Miami. So I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've done lashes, mascara, and liner. I went ahead and did that off camera, and like I said earlier, I did the Full Frontal mascara, the newer, well, the Fly Liner liquid liner, and then I lined my bottom lash line with her newer liners, the where's the Fly Pencils, but now we're going to move into foundation. I've already primed my skin with the Pro Filter Soft Silk Hydrating Primer. And I pre-highlighted with one of the matchsticks in the color Cinnamon. So I just did it on my cheeks. I don't know if you can kind of see it. But I went ahead and pre-highlighted, so under the skin it looks a little more glowy, a little more fresh. So we're just going to go in with foundation. And again, my shade is 385 in both the Hydrating Longwear and the Soft Matte foundation. Go ahead and place that. And like I think I said it in my last video, I like this foundation because it's not super, you know, super full coverage. Like it's buildable. So you can build it up to the coverage you want it to be. And just a heads up, just like the Soft Matte foundation, it does oxidize. So be careful of that. So get matched by a professional. Unless you are a professional and you can match yourself. But just a heads up, just like both foundations do oxidize. So they do get a little darker as time goes by. Well, as the makeup sets. So I'm just going to take my makeup sponge and go over make sure we hit any spots we might have missed with the brush. And I'm going to take the remaining foundation that's on the back of my hand and just dab my sponge in it and touch under my eyes and around my mouth just for a little extra coverage, because I tend to be darker in those spots. So I just want to put a little extra. Now we're going to move on to concealer. When I highlight, I do like to use my corresponding concealer in 385, and then just for the corner, like inner corner of my eye, I like to go a little lighter, so I use 370. So I'm just gonna highlight all the areas that I like to highlight. Most people typically like to highlight the same spots, but it all depends on your face shape, because I have a more narrow face. Well, not narrow, my face is like oval, so when I contour, I don't have to really contour my forehead, because I don't have to go all the way across because my forehead is smaller. So it's like you don't want your forehead to be extremely small, as opposed to if you were to have, you know, a larger forehead. But just a few areas. And then because Fenty primer does dry down kind of fast, I know some people like to, you know, let their concealer get a little tacky and like a little, like dry down a little bit, but I can't really do that because Fenty primers, they tend to dry kind of fast. They tend to dry down kind of fast, so I like to go right into that. And then because this is like, you know, an everyday kind of, you know, well, I won't say it's kind of an everyday, because, you know, everybody doesn't contour every day. When I do makeup, I can't, I've tried, and for some reason I just can't not do my entire face. Or at least if I do my entire face, I can do my entire face and like highlight and contour and not do any eyeshadow. But for whatever reason, I can't not do my entire face. So to contour, I am going to go in with 450 in the Pro Filter concealer and just contour. And then I got out of the phase of having like a really dark, like super duper snatched contour. So I went down a few shades, but I do still use my darker concealer, just a tiny bit of it though, when I want like that extra snatchness. But for the most part, I use 450. And then just for like a little extra deepness, I go in with 490 ever so lightly, like just a few dots, like not even like full swipes, and I place it like in certain spots. I don't even like swipe it around. The only, like, I'll add it to my forehead and my cheeks. The only place I won't add it to is underneath, like my chin and then my nose, because I never want my nose to be super dark, so I don't add it on my nose. Sorry. And since this is a dedication to Rihanna, let me give you guys a little background on why I love Rihanna so much. So the first time Rihanna came out, well, her first, like the first time I saw her, I still haven't seen her live, which I'm so mad about, and she hasn't come out with any more music right now and isn't on tour, and I'm like, can you get with the program? Can we get some music? Can we? I mean, I'm all for the makeup and the clothes, obviously. Like, I have two pairs of shoes, two pair of Fenty shoes. I have probably half of the Savage X Fenty collections that have come out. And then I'm just like, I just want music. Please, Rihanna, please. I know she's on her whole Fenty clothing and Fenty lingerie and Fenty beauty, and you know, I know she's on her whole businesswoman venture, but can we get some music, please? Pretty please. Like, thanks, that would be greatly appreciated, because I'm like an avid Rihanna supporter. Like, that is bae for whatever, like, that is just, I love that lady. Like, she's such a business savvy person, and she's very talented, and lately she's just been blowing people out the water. So we're gonna go ahead and give it up for Miss Riri. And like I said, this is a birthday tribute, even though her birthday was yesterday. This is a birthday tribute video. So I'm gonna set my under eye with my Fenty Pro Filter powder. I'm gonna set under my eye with cashew. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna use nutmeg and my handy dandy puff. I know it looks atrocious right now, but it's okay. Just to set the rest of the face and kind of go over my highlighted areas. But to contour, I am going to take the Sunstalker bronzer in Caramel Cutie. To contour my nose. And then to highlight, I'm going to take my kilowatt highlighter, and I'm going to take Ginger Binge, which is this one here. And then I'm going to also take the Fairy Balm Body Shimmer, I guess. But I'm going to take this in the color, well, in the shade Rose on Ice. And this does have a slight smell like all of Fenty products. But the thing I like about this, it has this little cool like stopper. So the glitter shimmer powder doesn't go everywhere. And I'm just gonna go over my highlight, because you want to be blinging. you know, shine bright like, let me stop before I get copyrighted. We're just gonna go over that. For lips, I am going to actually line my lips with the Stunna Lip Paint in Unveiled, which is the brown one. I know it looks a little weird on camera, but I'm going to line my lips with this one. And I like the applicator on this one, on the lip paints, because you can actually take them and line your lips. And it's not like everywhere. And then because I like to do the whole 90s ombre lip effect, I'm gonna take a Mademoiselle lipstick in Up to No Good, which is like a peachy color, if you can see that. Can't really see it, but yes, this is a new lipstick. New, not nude, new. We're just gonna put it in the center. And then I'm going to take the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the Fenty Glow and just pop that on top. Kind of mute down Up to No Good. Alright guys, so this is the final look. And I absolutely love it. I love Fenty products. I love Rihanna, if you couldn't tell with my Savage X Fenty onesie on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.